Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful connecting with you. Wonderful saying hi, hello. How do you do? What is happening with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings unto you. I send you blessings. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who could be used by Papa at some point, those who will be used by Papa to encourage this girl, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Yes, 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 and yes. Um, hmm. Anyway, anyhow, is it raining? I don't know. So, what we talk about this morning? Just because it's good, this is the the statement from when we were children. Just because they could do it don't mean you could do it. You my child, they not, right? Something like that. Good morning, Virginia from Virginia, my sister. Good morning. So it's really this idea of um it's really this idea of what do I want to say here? Um it's this idea of mm, oh, just because something is good to or for somebody else absolutely does not mean that is good to or for us, because it absolutely might not be, right? It may not be good to us, and it definitely may not be good for us. So just because it is for somebody else, that ain't got nothing to do with us, y'all. I'm just saying. It ain't got nothing to do with us. So, we can watch other people do things a particular way, and it actually might work for them, but not for you, boo. Not for you. So we got to know the difference. We got to know what works for us and what does not work for us. We got to know what can fly for us, that can keep our peace, that can keep our freedom, that can keep our joy, that can keep our forward motion, movement. We got to know what that is for us. Good morning, Ray Price. Thank you for your prayers. Regardless of what is working for somebody else, right? Regardless to what somebody else got going on. And we got to be okay with that. Just because whoever can do that doesn't mean you can do that. We are different. Like literally, our chemical makeup is different. Our histories are different. Our views are different. Now, there are a lot of things that we share that's alike. Actually, all humans are much more alike than we are different. The challenge is that we focus on our difference to our detriment. I invite us to focus on our difference to our blessings, right? Because then we can celebrate the differences and maximize and leverage them as opposed to making them an issue. That's problematic for me, making them an issue. Anywho, and that's fear, just in case you don't know it. If we focus on they not like me, now we're not talking about Kendrick Lamar's song. We love that song. Well, anyway, it's a very catchy tune, right? Erica, good morning, honey bun. Good morning. Yeah, so when we think about all of the components of when we think about all of the components, it is a blessing to be able to know what's yours and what's not yours, right? To know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. To know what you can do that's a blessing to your life and what they can do that wouldn't bless you. So you might as well let it go. It's raining today. Right? So you might as well let it go. Because looking at them and looking at that it's a blessing to them. Oh, it's going to be good. Looking at that as a blessing to them absolutely does not mean that it's going to be a blessing to you. Right? So we got to know what's ours. Good morning, Brian. Good to see you, sis. We have to know what's ours to do, what works for us, what supports us, what serves us, and then what doesn't. And then what doesn't. Because we'll find ourselves wondering, why can they and I can't? Why can they and I can't? Why can they and I can't? Some things I don't even want to experiment with, right? Some things I do not even want to. I don't want to know the struggle. I don't want to know the I ain't taking no chances with some things. Some things we allowed those things to bypass our life. We was like, nope, that's too risky for me and mine. Because if you look at family history, you're like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can keep that. No, thank you. So yeah, just because it works for them does not mean that it can work for you. Just because it's beneficial for them does not mean it's beneficial for you. Just because it's good for them does not mean it's good for you. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander doesn't necessarily bode well for everybody. If they the gander, if they the goose and you the gander, maybe not. You got to know. Like, that's why self-awareness is key. That's why the work that we do here at Dr. Catherine E. James, that's why that work is so vital and so important, because that work helps you to know you better, right? Helps you to know you better. So self-love, the gift you give yourself, the chapters of the book, the very first chapter, well, second chapter, the very first step in the motto is self-exploration. Self-exploration. And then discovery. Good morning, Joyce. Good to see you. Self-exploration and then self-discovery, right? Self-acceptance, self-forgiveness, self-appreciation, self-celebration, and increased levels of self-love as we continue to go around that model, that cycle. Do you see? So giving yourself what you need. Because as you practice self-exploration, you ask yourself those very important questions that are about you. You get to know yourself better and better. Because do you know who we were in our 20s is not who we are in our 40s? We hope. we have different needs in our 40s than we had in our 20s, and in our 60s for sure than we had in our 40s. Like in our 40s, I know y'all didn't see the We Do Not Care Club. Man, now, I'm not attracted to a lot of trends. Actually, I experience an aversion from trends. I really do. I just don't like getting caught up in what everybody else is doing. That's just been my personality. I made an intentional decision in middle school, and that decision has framed my life for sure. I remember making that decision. But anyway, that's a more private conversation. But that decision has really positively framed my life. And the outcome from the decision is that I intentionally stay away from fads. I intentionally stay away from, wherever the crowd, wherever the buzz thing is. Oftentimes I don't even know the buzz thing. But this one thing caught my attention, and it is hilarious. It's We Don't Care Club, the premenopause and menopause. Anyway, I don't even know how I got on that, but that's funny to me. That is funny to me. But anyway, this idea that if someone else is doing something, it might not work for you, right? I love it, right? It may not work for you. Erica, have you seen the things? I think it's on Facebook. Good morning, cousin. All is well. I love you back. Yeah, it might not work. Do you see for you to be able to do what they are doing, to say what they're saying, to listen to what they're listening to have what they have, to go where they go, to believe what they believe, to desire what they desire. It may not work for you, beloved. Like it might work for them, but not for you. So I invite you to do the exploration work, to know what are my needs for me in my 60s. Y'all know I will be 63 in March. I love it. I love it. I remember turning 40. I remember putting fabulously 40. I remember standing in the pulpit, and I don't know what I was, I could have been preaching. I could have been doing some announcements. I could have just said, I wanted to say I'm fabulously 40. I don't know. But I do remember standing in the pulpit at the Shiloh Deliverance Church. It it was just Shiloh Deliverance at that point. Anyway, if you know, you know. And announcing fabulously 40. And 23 years later, almost 63, and loving every bit of it, right? And loving and grateful more than I can say. The level of gratefulness that exists in me, I really need another word for it. I really need another word for the level of gratitude that I live with every day. I live in awe of the over and abundant blessings that are a part of my existence. I'm so very grateful, more than I can say. If literally, what it said, he keeps doing great things for me. Oh, he keeps, yes, doing great things for me. Yes. This part. If I had 10,000 tongues, oh, I'd use them. I don't remember the rest. Oh, but 10,000 tongues is not enough for me to really express my gratitude for the life that I get to live every day. I am grateful beyond grateful. So, I'm gonna listen to that song. I think that's gonna be my theme songs for today. He keeps. All right, y'all. It's time to get off. Doing great things for me. Tessie Hill. Yeah, I knew you would know, Brian. I knew you would know. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna listen to Tessie right now. All right, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. And at the moment, Abba gave us our breath. Me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. You and I gave up the right to not be amazing. We simply don't have the right to not be amazing because we are anyway. And He keeps doing great things for me, for you. So you ought to do great things for yourself as a form of appreciation. Have a fantastic day. Go love somebody. Bye-bye.